Now that I've established such a close working relationship with Lord Gervasius's security systems, going back in for those masks shouldn't be too much trouble.
I hope we can count on the quality of this working relationship.
Gervasius's security systems are not the most dangerous thing I've ever worked with.
Do I have to ask what is?
We're on the clock. How has Karis been using the time we've had to wait?
He's been making some modifications to the Mechanist Cathedral, including some sort of valves or seals on the doors. Why, we don't know yet. Inside, it just looks like a huge factory, full of machines and equipment. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's tied into those precursor artifacts. The sooner we can get a hold of those, the sooner we'll know.
And get Karis off our backs.
And stop whatever he's planning.
Uh-huh. Don't wait up. I'll be working late.
Alright, and welcome back to Thief 2. Notice that we already have one objective there because we did it last time. Anyway, this is Puzzled Oysters. I'm Jeremy, and returning with me again is my brother...
Josh.
Yeah.
Hello.
So, yeah, you've kind of seen this before, but it'll be a little different. So, we're going to steal a cultivator, take some masks, we have a loot requirement.
Oh, yeah.
We can knock people out. Still can't kill them.
Yeah.
Not necessarily that I want to. It's fun going up against guards, because, like, guards are... I like the guards more, I guess.
Okay. Well, it's certainly easier when you can knock them out rather than just sneak them around.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, I don't like exploring and having to sneak at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Makes exploring a little more fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to decide what I want. The fire arrow will be useful against the camera. But I want to have enough other stuff. I know there's a lot of torches, water arrows. I think I figured like 2 water arrows can be equivalent to a fire arrow if I'm going up against a robot.
Oh, okay.
But the thing I didn't really think about is that when you're up against the camera, like, water arrows aren't going to help you.
For sure. Now, I remember in one of the other episodes you had like so many water arrows you didn't really know what to do with them all.
Yeah. So it's a little different this time. It's rainy out.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks have passed since the last time I was here.
Okay.
And the phase of the moon is different accordingly.
Was that the moon or the sun up there?
Maybe it's the sun, but I know like this game follows the phases of the moon.
Oh. Do they have a special significance in this universe?
I don't think so. Just the passage of time.
Okay.
Hello up there. How goes your what? Not too bad. Just catching a cold. Not the weather we're having. I wish I was inside running water on the exhibit. Instead of out here in the rain. We got stuck on outdoor guard duty again. We're guards. That's what we do. Do you know anything about the exhibitions? I've heard stories that the masks they're gonna bring are magical and haunted.
I don't know, and I don't care. We go through this all the time. You ask these stupid questions and then something goes wrong. Lord Bafford, Lord Donald, Sheriff Truitt, we worked for all of them and always gotten fired because someone broke in, something got stolen, or someone got killed. I'm always too distracted answering your stupid questions. When this job is over, you're on your own. I'm done with you.
Hey, no need to get all heated about it.
Taffer.
Classic thief pair. It's one of the first conversations in Lord Bafford's mansion. Besides the one with the bear pits that you first hear. When you go inside underwater. Anyway, you probably don't remember that. So yeah, 2 weeks have passed. They intended to have more missions in between the two.
Oh, yeah.
but there were budget problems, I believe, near the end. So those all got cut out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. Because Thief 2 takes place over the course of a month, so like everything up to that first point I think is about 2 weeks also. And then just 2 weeks in between.
I mean, it seems like it's a pretty decent enough sized game already.
Yeah, that's true. So anyway, I'm working my way around the outside, clearing it out.
Okay. I don't remember you really exploring the outside when you were casing the joint first level.
No, I couldn't really do much out here. Because it's like, the guards are a little too hard to avoid. So there's a window up to the second floor right here.
Yeah.
There's the map still from what I had last time.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I kind of don't like is it doesn't show, like it shows it all as explored.
Uh-huh.
Which means that it doesn't keep track for me what I haven't checked out this time.
Hmm.
I just broke a window.
You'll have to pay for that.
Yeah, it kind of alerted some dudes. Seems like, that's not going to be my approach.
I mean, I noticed you opened that secret door earlier, so you're not going to take that way again?
I might. I just want to see where else everything else leads first.
Okay.
Yeah. The doors are all locked this time, which makes I can't like just rush in there.
I guess it kind of makes sense because, I mean, last time they had, you know, all of their tapestries torn up and chests opened, so...
I know, I kind of think, well, at some point, like, there's a whole discussion, like, about game design choices with that first one. And one of them is, like, yeah, maybe they make a requirement not to loot stuff, since you can't knock anyone out.
Yeah. It would be an interesting idea to, like, have something where you're supposed to avoid looting, but have so many temptations to, you know, get stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And then, like, make you put keys back or whatever again.
Oh, yeah. Well, he did that in one of those levels.
Yeah, they did that, yeah. So we know it's something like they could script in there.
I guess you weren't able to get that vine up at that wooden part on the ceiling.
I didn't really expect to be able to. If I kept trying, I might have, but I think I realized, like, the rope wouldn't...
Looks like I'll be able to get one of those
anyway.
cultivators while I'm here. Yeah, the arc of that camera is kind of right over here. So I think I realized right about this point that secret door is really the best way in because it's the best way to like stay out of view of the cameras.
For sure.
The wooden crates I used to get up to the balcony last time are gone now.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
So here I am back in here.
Oh.
It's a chapel to the mechanists.
And still with that canned choir music.
Yep.
Sounds like there's didgeridoo also.
Could be. Okay, Karis. Just trying to proceed slowly and quietly to this door.
Seems to be going well so far.
Yeah. Using anti-nature imagery there.
Mm.
I thought I was alone.
Let me out. Let me go free.
So, thou likest my new dwelling as well. 'Twas high time I replaced that old dotard Nor. There was naught he could do for these people save lead them into the muck. His own mind. That senile old fool doth not read. His time of faith is over.
Someone free me, I beg you. Free me.
Following Lord Caris, 'twas so easy to lure Gervasius with choice baubles. Soon his exhibition will introduce more nobility to the wonders of our faith. They shall wander through halls rendered safe by our craft, and be served by such docile helpers as thee. They shall gaze upon the wonders of fallen civilizations, and watch as we make it an attainable reality. How can they resist?
So cold. So very cold.
Meanwhile, I will attend to Norrell's former flock. 'Twas some effort, bending Gervasius to our will, but with Steward Duma's help and the right temptation, 'twas not that difficult.
Someone kill me.
Good night, child. Leave me to my preparation. Return to thy duties.
Yeah, pretty dark.
Yeah, a little bit. That's a good thing. The AI doesn't really notice when doors open or close.
Yeah. So in a lot of these little closets, there are now chests.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm not getting in there. Or at least not right now. It doesn't seem worth it.
mm.
I forgot to mention, but in this I decided to add my own objective on top of the other ones.
Oh yeah.
But I guess I'll get into... I think it's the next video, actually, where I get into starting on that, so I'll wait till then to say... Oh yeah, I think I want to get a better view of like what exactly is in there.
Yep.
That's what I was trying to focus. Yeah, you can't see the guard too well, but he is towards the door. I don't see anything else in there.
Mm.
I'll take these back. So another way I think would have been kind of cool to handle this mission is something like the mission in Dishonored, where you go to a party and you act all incognito.
Yeah, I was kind of, thinking that that might be where they take this mission then, because if you're casing the joint, you'd be able to see where to go.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he did that intentionally to lure him in here.
Hmm. Oh yeah, that's right. You can knock him out this time.
Yeah. Or maybe I'll do it again and then also I'll fail again the last time. Or like another way to do kind of a casing mission, which is, I think it is cool that they had. It's something like, I don't know, go across the street into an abandoned building that's there and like look through the windows to see the layout.
It would be pretty cool, but I can see why that might not be as conducive for gameplay. I suppose if you're just kind of sitting in one spot, just kind of looking at one thing for a while.
Yeah. A lot of mentions of Lord Bafford in this one. Do you remember who Lord Bafford is? He's the guy whose mansion you break into in the very first mission of the first thief.
Okay. Yeah, I knew it sounded familiar. I couldn't remember if it was from like the earlier missions in this game or the other one. Yep.
Yeah.
You think that these secret areas would be a bit more, hidden too.
You mean for like the player or for?
Well, I mean, kind of in general, because I suppose if like last time, they'd found like, all their secret doors open, they'd, have more of an effort to hide them.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. It'd be kind of cool if they made you go back and close them all.
Yeah.
The cabin is dark.
Yeah, I think that it is
Be
rushed.
my light. The night is treacherous dark. Karis, be my great and ever shining light.
Wanted to let her finish what she was saying.
You just finish your prayers before I knock you out. Now, random question, but is it possible to crush NPCs in the doors geometry? Or do they just kind of clip through?
I would say they probably clip through, but I've never tried it.
Okay. It would just be, I could kind of see like if you're trying to hide a body and then you put them in a doorway and you accidentally close the door and like crush them to death.
I've never seen doors do damage to the player either.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been in doorways plenty of times where it's closed. It would probably just stop the door from closing, actually.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
Alright, got the security system again. I think at some point I decided to stop cutting all the tapestries because there's nothing behind most of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, you remember from the last game, too, there was nothing at all behind any of the tapestries.
Oh, but see, that could be where they trick you.
They already tore up all of my tapestries, so be sure to think
That there's nothing behind them now.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
I don't think it's true at all what they said. It never was true. Not again.
There it goes. This room, where he's got loads of stuff.
Oh, yeah, well, you took all the stuff last time.
Yeah. Huh. That's not a Mechanist thing at all. That's a Hammerite book.
Oh.
I guess, I wonder why that would be there. Maybe that chapel used to be a Hammerite chapel.
Yeah. Or maybe somebody just had that book lying around and they just kind of tossed it on the floor.
This room. trying to find a good place to open from. I know it opens out onto that balcony.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Who's there? Hello?
I didn't know you could get techno arrows in this game. Ooh. I'll fire another arrow, get some more music going. Now, do you have like do you list all the songs that you use in your videos?
I do in the thread.
Oh, okay. But not like in the video description on YouTube?
No.
Oh, okay.
There's one video, there's one song I used, I Forgot to Be Your Lover, which they didn't allow on YouTube. I checked, well, I thought maybe if I use a short clip, it'll be okay. And it still picked it up, but they picked it up as a rap song that uses that as a sample, and that one was okay. So, yeah, it might be some advantage to not list them all the time in the description.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. They heard the...
Yeah.
At least they're having a good time.
See, yeah, I didn't really get into this room last time. I tried a few times and it always led to bad things.
Yeah. I think I remember seeing, like, the general area from that door.
From
right
that door, yep.
Yeah. Oh. There's a bit more stuff in this room.
Yeah. Retune harp soon. So let's see how well that harp is tuned. I think it's a little bit off, but not that much. I think like the lower notes and the higher notes are supposed to be different.
Maybe. Seems like Garrett could have had an alternate occupation as a harp player.
Yeah, he's got those dexterous fingers. That's probably a lot harder to make a living for the harpist than as a thief.
No, yeah, I'm sure that's probably true.
Actually, maybe that's his day job. He has to do this anyway to get by.
Yeah, who knows? Harpist by day, master thief by night. Yeah, maybe that 2-week gap was him just like having a whole bunch of gigs.
Yeah. You got your wish.
Yay!
A lot of me trying and failing to get Eric's attention.
The one time you want to get his attention, he just goes the other way.
Yeah, that's what I want, actually.
Uh,
I think I'm about to give up on this.
uh,
I should probably just use a... I'm not sure if I have a Noisemaker arrow at this point.
mm.
In fact, I think I don't.
I don't recall you buying them.
Yeah, I'm wishing I had one around this point. Or earlier in that other room.
Mm.
Ah, here we go. Security station.
So I noticed that those turrets are always in the off position. If they're on, do they attack the guards?
No.
No.
Pretty nice.
Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, no, it wouldn't, because I'd fail.
Oh, yeah, I suppose so. Oh,
They got a new librarian, not, instead of that Ash.
yeah, Ashton.
Yeah. So it's a few places that kind of acknowledge, if you find the letters in the last mission, they acknowledge it in a few different places. Because if you didn't find them then, you can find them here.
Okay. So do you ever learn about what becomes of that Ashton guy?
Well, he's not the head librarian anymore. That's
Well,
about
yeah.
it.
I think it'd be kind of cool if there was like a through line about like, you know, what happens to him next, or if he ever gets his, just desserts or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was playing this, I kept forgetting, like, I can just edit out the lock. I mean, I remember that. It's a good thing I can, otherwise this video would be a lot longer.
Oh yeah? Are there a lot of really difficult ones?
Most of them aren't that much, like they require, like, a switch. Just one switch.
Oh, okay. Is that the ballroom?
It is.
Ah. You don't want to go to the ballroom. Or maybe you do.
Yeah, maybe, I'm not sure.
Is that lady still looking for a cuckoo?
No, just a bunch of different people now. She's not looking anymore because the clock mysteriously got fixed.
Ah.
Maybe next time.
Not again.
Someone there.
Someone there. I like the wooden textures. I think the texture mod kind of makes them look nicer, but
Oh yeah?
yeah, like there's this one especially. I don't know. It just looks really nice.
Okay. Do they, does the mod make it look much different from the original textures?
They just higher resolution.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in some of the rooms, like all of the geometry and the sort of red tone color kind of bring to mind Twin Peaks, to me at least.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Back to work.
It's got that same like lodge feeling,
Yeah.
like that I mentioned. I think last time it reminded me a little bit. I was thinking of Skyrim.
Yeah, you did mention that. You kind of see that. Yeah, with some of the, higher up structure, the wood motifs.
Mm-hmm. Back here again.
Yeah, order a drink.
Well, there's no one to order from. I guess I could pour myself one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little chest in there, I never found that last time. That room. There might have been good stuff in there, who knows? Maybe it was empty.
Well, I mean, considering that you got only about half the loot, it could have been something valuable.
Oh, that's right, yeah, I'd only got half the loot. I wonder if they combine this mission and the last one, the loot counts. I was thinking that might be part of it, too.
Well, I mean, I guess I could see that, but I mean, there's a significant amount of time that passes between these missions, so...
Yeah.
I'm guessing that, Gervasius or whoever owns the manor would have, like, you know, gotten more loot.
I think a lot of it was just kind of hidden, like, he wasn't in town, and it seemed like they was undergoing renovations, so it was probably just kind of hidden away at the time.
Hmm. Now, is he out of town again, or
No,
something?
this is... He's... Well, apparently he's not in the building, but this is, like, the exhibition's going on right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess it's after hours, because everything's locked and there's no one here to look at it.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the developers kind of missed a good opportunity to get, like, you know, like you were saying, that sort of, you know, party kind of thing from Dishonored, to be able to sneak into, like, a crowded area, or to, you know, either, you know, try to fit in, or just try to, you know, work your way around all the people.
Yeah. So I'm trying to, like, map out where the guards are here. I realized I had the orientation of the room wrong, so let's delete that one. Because I know there's, like, 3 of them in specific corners. Oh, someone might have seen me. Yeah, I didn't quite wrap my head around the layout of this whole mansion until, like, later on into this mission.
Yeah, it could kind of get a little confusing, I guess, if you don't know exactly where you are in relation to, like, you know, where the room's layout is.
Yeah, like, it took me a while to, like, really make a mental note. It runs, the hallways are east to west, and then, like, the in-between is north to south.
Mm-hmm. It's always eerie how those doors close on their own.
It is, yeah. It's something I forgot to mention in the last video, but I wanted to. It definitely it makes it a little more challenging, too, sometimes.
Maybe you could, like, you know, explain it as they're mechanist doors, they, you know, are automatic.
Yeah, I mean, it probably is something. So I'm trying to draw some guards upstairs.
No music this time.
I guess I didn't think of it. I think they'll be coming up this way, potentially. I think I realized what all I'm doing is alerting them down there, so when I do sneak in there, it'll be harder.
Yeah.
If they're not coming up here, then I'm just making everything harder for myself.
And you're trying to get to the 3rd floor, right?
Well, I'm exploring everything, clearing it out.
Oh, yeah.
Going through all the rooms again.
Mm-hmm.
But that is my eventual goal. But yeah, right now my goal is to just kind of clear out the other floors.
You find your stack of books yet?
No, and I'm getting out of here before it gets any darker. Letters or no letters, I'm not sure I want the M-stacks to appear again if the ghosts don't want them to. I'll think of something to say to Lord Gervasius.
You and your ghosts.
Hasn't anybody else seen them?
Hey, I'm new here myself.
Yeah, that's kind of where it tells you. I was trying to remember in the last mission, like when I was in the library, the M-stacks were missing before I did like all the ghost stuff.
Oh, okay.
I think there's a document somewhere saying that like the correspondence to Lord Gervasius is in the M section.
Yeah, I remember I was trying to like see what you're referring to as the M section because it didn't really seem like they were labeled.
They were at kind of the ends. I didn't really stop to look at them that much.
Okay. Yeah, and I guess it was a little dark too, so maybe I wasn't able to see them.
Oh, sure. Okay, I know there's a guard in there, so I gotta be careful. I don't know if he's looking this way or towards the door. Yes. He's looking towards the door. Which will make it harder, kind of, to get. Well, in some ways easier because I can get past that window.
Yeah.
I want to move on, but I want my scouting orb back. That's the thing.
You got like at least one other one, right?
I have at least one more, but I like having two so I can like toss one off and then not have to retrieve it.
Just one move, Tapper.
Honestly, that's actually a pretty realistic reaction.
Well, for sure.
Heads are gonna roll now.
Oh no. Trying to see if I can lose him in the dark.
I've seen fish hit harder than that.
Oh.
Yeah, he killed me quickly.
Yeah.
He's got his DPS up. So I'm all the way back here. Thanks to like the map showing everything is explored, I don't remember what I haven't seen.
Good call.
I'll just kind of go through it quickly.
For sure. Oh, you tripped a lot?
No, it's just like conversation.
Oh. I heard like a ringing noise.
It could have just been their voices.
Alright.
I don't think there's any alarms in this. Someone heard that.
You heard the lock picking?
Yeah.
Mm.
Or it could have been my footsteps coming to... No, he heard the lockpick. Let me try it again. I hear him right behind the doors. It's not coming out. I'll just come there later. This guard again.
Oh, yeah. So, here's a question. Could you get around a locked door by tricking a guard to coming out and opening the door for you?
No, I don't think I've ever done that.
Oh, okay. But is it like, do you know if it's possible, or?
I think it is, actually.
I know you're around here somewhere.
He just doesn't want to play along this time.
Yeah, it's... There's footsteps coming.
Oh, yeah. Using
Right
the
there.
door.
Yep.
Get back here, you coward!
He does not want to go in the room.
No, it seems like it.
Hide for long! Don't make me come find you!
Wow.
I
There
felt
we go.
so good, like swatting a fly that bothering me. One that was about to fly away, even.
For sure. Yeah, I think it was... Oh,
Oh yeah, so I'm doing something a little different with bring that servant over there. I got plans for him.
oh really?
Mm-hmm. Kind of saving it for last.
Okay. Because it's difficult?
I've been having some difficulty in it so far, yeah.
Mm.
It's a little dangerous to travel through, it seems.
Show yourself. Nothing making noise now.
Trying to wait for that guard to come again. I died after I cleared him out. There's one patrolling right here, so I'm waiting for him.
Well, it seems like you could just like fire an arrow at your feet and he'll just walk the other direction.
Yeah. Trying to see where he is. Oh yeah, now you can see him way over there. And trolling just back and forth over on that side. Which is really annoying because his patrol route's supposed to come over here.
I don't know, maybe just firing all those arrows broke up their routine so much.
It could be stuff like that does happen.
Oh yeah. I heard a buzzing noise.
That was the very end of the song.
Oh, okay. I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised if it was some kind of mechanist machine.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, like oh, someone fixed the clock.
So if you didn't do the thing with the clock, would that notebook still be there?
Do you? You might have to. Maybe you don't actually. You don't have to get to the 3rd floor. Honestly, I don't know. I'm guessing it wouldn't be. It wouldn't have that line in it. I'm wondering if it's possible to beat that mission without opening the 3rd floor. I guess it is.
Well, I mean, the objectives were to find 7 secrets.
Well,
so...
one of them might have been open the secret passage, actually.
Oh, okay. That'd be interesting to find out, though.
Yeah, I think one of them probably was open the secret passage.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's so many secret passages, though.
Well, there's a specific one they're talking about.
Strange noises. Strange. I thought there was something.
Your favorite word.
Very strange.
He's got a word of the day calendar.
There.
There's something strange over there.
Call the Ghostbusters.
Oh well.
Actually, they could use the Ghostbusters in this house.
Yeah, I guess the ghost decided to linger on, huh?
Hello? Show yourself.
That'd be kind of an interesting idea, like a Victorian era Ghostbusters. I don't want to use the steampunk word, but
Yeah, I can see that. I'm sure there's like some kind of, equivalent somebody made out there.
yeah, it's probably really bad because they did the steampunk.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Looks like you turn the cameras off on this side.
Uh-huh. Now that camera, I never found how to turn it off in the last mission. So I think what I'm about to do is just kind of rush it. I saved it. I just want to rush it, see if the switch is behind this door.
yeah, but that guy's over there too.
Yeah, I'm just being kind of reckless. I quick saved, so I'm just gonna load it in. Uh-oh, he's coming right at me. Ah, it's just a stairwell. That's not the first time I do that in this mission. Later on, I forget that I was here, and I'm like, I want to see what's behind that door again.
You should have marked it on your map.
I guess so.
Yeah.
And then it saw me. I'm just gonna run out. It's gonna end really soon right here. I'm just gonna give that camera the middle finger in a second. Once I'm sure I'm clear, fuck you, camera. And that's it for this one. Next mission, my goal will be to clear that ballroom. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See you then.